Ian and I had been talking about doing another record for a while, and I went up to see him, and we had a few drinks, and he wanted to talk about it, I wanted to hear about it, about his story, and he was, just telling me everything that he went through, and just basically a first-hand account of what happened, and we just decided to write it down.
One of our guys got injured, I think it was right around 3 weeks before me, in the same village, and the village was notorious for the IEDs. And my first thought was he was in front of me, so I was like, medic mode kicked in, and I'm like, I've got to get to him. I've got to, I got to save this guy. He's one of my friends. And then, thought processes start kicking in, and I was like, I'm on the ground. Why am I laying down? And I screamed twice, kind of a panic, kind of like, hey, someone got messed up in this explosion. Can someone help me? And being the medic, I immediately had this dread, like, I'm screwed. They got to me, and I was, so conscious. I was rocked pretty hard. I couldn't sit up, and the explosion blew dirt under my eyelids, so I couldn't see anything. And I'm trying to tell them what to do. As they were working on me, they got to a point where they pretty much done all they could without further medical education. And I started, I lost so much blood, I was starting to black out. I've always had this thing where one of my biggest fears is letting people down, and as vain as that sounds, that was like, I didn't want to let my family down. I didn't want to die in war. I mean, it can be viewed as a noble thing, but I just didn't. I wouldn't accept it, and the thought of getting on to my family and showing them that we're strong enough to get through this together was my inspiration for pulling through.
I want them to know his story. There's so many soldiers and so many injured soldiers that come home and no one ever hears about it. No one knows, no one cares, no one gets to hear that story, and we have an outlet to tell it. I think I want that our listeners to know about it, I wanted to move them the same way it moved me.